Michelle Obama firmly rejects Meghan's weak aspirations, thwarting her Senate campaign. Greetings everyone, we extend a warm welcome to your return on the Princess Diana News channel. Harry and Meghan's ambitions of infiltrating Hollywood and influencing the U.S. political system seem to be thwarted by Michelle and Barack Obama's intervention. Sources report that they are purposefully ignoring them, and have gone as far as undermining Meghan's audacious plan to become a U.S. senator. According to insiders, Michelle has cleverly exerted her influence to prevent Meghan Markle from assuming the U position. The Senate position, which became vacant following the passing of California's influential and prominent Democrat, Dianne Feinstein, at the end of the previous month. A reliable source affirms that Michelle actively worked to ensure that Meghan did not receive a nomination. She discreetly reached out to the appropriate authorities and influential individuals, instructing them to prevent any nominations being considered for Meghan. Instead, the position was given to LaFonza Butler by California Governor Gavin Newsom. This is yet another devastating blow for Meghan. Michelle has finally pushed her team's patience to the edge, leaving them infuriated and eager to express their frustration. Being betrayed by someone she once trusted as a friend and potential ally is extremely overwhelming. According to insiders, Harry and Meghan are experiencing a mix of humiliation, hurt, and confusion, which is also detrimentally affecting their aspirations of forming a close friendship with the Obamas. According to a reliable source, Meghan has made numerous attempts to initiate a conversation and spend time with Michelle, but both Michelle and Barack Obama have shown no interest in engaging with her. Meghan is feeling the sting, but she refuses to quit. She firmly holds the belief that this opportunity will propel both her and Harry further, extending beyond the boundaries of Hollywood. However, in the presence of a social and political elite. However, according to insiders who spoke with Globe magazine, the Obamas have formed a strong dislike for the rebellious royals. They perceive them as vulgar and uncouth individuals aiming to gain wealth and social standing hastily through opportunistic relationships. According to the source, Michelle and Barack view Meghan and Harry's efforts to connect with them as merely a strategy to expand their influence in Hollywood and other spheres. Their reputation will not be exploited by these inexperienced individuals. According to the source, Michelle strongly disliked the notion that she and Barack shared any similarities with Meghan and Harry. According to an insider, Michelle has developed a tendency to separate herself from individuals who cause problems, and she views Meghan and Harry as a potential burden that she and Barack cannot take on. Michelle is disgusted by the political maneuvering, conflicts, and chaos instigated by others, including their ongoing disputes with the royal family. Both she and Barack refuse to be involved in their catastrophic situation. A potential issue arises as an alliance between the Sussexes and the Obamas may significantly impact Michelle's forthcoming political aspirations. According to Globe magazine's report, in light of Joe Biden's declining popularity and concerning conduct, the Democratic Party is making efforts to persuade Michelle to consider running for the presidency in 2024. As usual, Harry and Meghan are unceasingly seeking the approval of influential figures in Hollywood. Last month, the opportunity to attend the 1-805 fundraiser in Santa Barbara, hosted by Kevin Costner, filled them with immense excitement. Going the extra mile, they managed to secure a spot on stage to personally present Kevin Costner with a well-deserved award. However, Michelle has no interest in getting involved with the Sussex family and all the troubles they bring. According to an informant, Michelle views Meghan and Harry as a complete laughing matter. She has absolutely no desire to be involved with them, particularly Meghan. It is incredibly frustrating that they continue to pester her and Barack, insisting on being friends. However, Meghan and Harry consistently fail to pick up on subtle cues or hints. It seems that they didn't understand the situation when they were excluded from Barack's 60th birthday celebration. According to sources, Meghan is furious following Michelle's successful obstruction of her Senate opportunity. According to an insider, Michelle's actions have completely ruined what could have been a perfect beginning to her political journey. Indeed, Michelle Obama's opposition is the primary obstacle hindering Meghan Markle's pursuit of a Senate position. I can't believe how misguided that woman is, honestly. However, let's continue the conversation. Once again, Hollywood elites overlooked Sussex in their preferences. In the video, I discussed how Harry and Meghan made sincere attempts to befriend influential personalities like Oprah, Tyler Perry, Ellen, Portia, the Obamas, and Serena Williams. However, it seems that all of these efforts have not yielded any positive results. George and Clooney were initially invited to Meghan and Harry's wedding in 2018, however, they have since made a deliberate effort to create distance between themselves and the couple. Harry and Meghan did not receive an invitation to a recent event in New York hosted by the Clooneys. And they assert that it severely impacts their philanthropic endeavors. In this video, my primary focus was to emphasize the unrealistic expectations they had regarding establishing intimate connections with influential individuals in the Hollywood industry. This is the topic that we discussed in the comments section. Let's delve into the points you made. Okay, let's start with the initial statement made by Patricia. Patricia affirms that the Clooneys have strong credibility due to their well-established and outstanding reputations. Amal Clooney is a highly acclaimed attorney specializing in international human rights law. She is too astute to be deceived by the grifters' attempts to gain attention. Indeed, in all seriousness, it is high time for them to stop attempting. I find it difficult to comprehend why they think someone like the Clooneys would have any interest in being friends with them. Subsequently, Meg, the cunning chef, simply desires to benefit from their fame and fortune. As always, and here lies her characteristic, she possesses immense transparency, yet she mistakenly believes she is deceiving everyone. Afterward, Tracy remarked to Meghan that genuine friendship cannot be purchased. Oh, the summer gathering featuring Clooney was actually a charitable affair. Do they not engage in charitable activities, particularly in the real world? And within seconds, Clooney would expose them. GC doesn't hesitate to criticize someone who deserves it, showing their indifference towards the consequences. I share the same viewpoint as you. George is not one to tolerate fools easily. I believe he is capable of humbling someone, while maintaining a cheerful demeanor. Therefore, they remain completely oblivious to the event that took place. Following that, Dizzy Chef expresses uncertainty regarding OP. She possesses deceitful qualities similar to Meg, characterized by her cunning nature. The clarity of her interview was evident. I am witnessing the exact same phenomenon that you are currently observing. I found the article's tone towards Meghan to be less than flattering, although it appeared to be subtly supportive of her. Next, Mermaid chimed in with her thoughts. George and Amal took on the role of award presenters. Members of the royal family are in attendance to present accolades. Kevin Costner is responsible for announcing and handing out awards. They honor individuals who truly back up their words with their dedicated actions by giving them awards. Purchasing awards or sparing just an hour per week for your charitable organization is not the main emphasis. However, we should bear in mind that Meghan Markle's situation is different. She is unwilling to present accolades to anyone else. She is determined to claim every single award exclusively for herself. She is indifferent to whether she has to purchase them or not. Have you reached your limit yet, Harry, the user OC? You are in grave danger as she intends to annihilate you. Despite her obvious concern, he appears indifferent to the situation. Brienne, these two individuals are desperately seeking relationships with anyone who can enhance their public image. Unfortunately, these swindlers attract no interest or involvement from anyone. However, their determination remains unwavering despite this obstacle. Lexi Bear, on the other hand, will continue to feel frustrated and isolated until she comprehends the reasons behind her unpopularity, such as narcissism, jealousy, cruelty, lack of empathy, dishonesty, derogatory language, arrogance, and the need for control. She is getting exactly what she deserves. Well, you see, that's the point. It is doubtful that she will ever come to understand that her actions are responsible for her troubles. Consequently, she will persistently encounter the identical issues repeatedly. The user OC, Kate, possesses exquisite beauty and is fully prepared to assume the role of queen. You cannot compete with me. That's putting it mildly. She effectively and satisfactorily accomplished her initial employment opportunity. Harry has left. I find myself leaning towards agreement with you. In other words, the individual identifying themselves as Harry currently is noticeably different from the person we were familiar with in the past. He is but a mere shell of his former self. Afterward, Relan, their desperation is simply overwhelming. What reason would someone have for wanting to be in their company in the first place? That's my point. In my opinion, they come across as utterly unbearable. Donna was subsequently dismissed from the royal family. Therefore, it is the reason why Harry Hazard is seeking an apology. Please ask everyone to hold their breath. In my opinion, it seems highly unlikely that they will receive the apology they desire. The snubbing experienced by Carol will ultimately have a karmic effect, potentially leading to their descent into madness. What specific charitable causes do they support? It may not be the most polite statement, but I can't suppress my curiosity. I am finding great contentment in witnessing numerous individuals reject the abhorrent duo. And furthermore, let's discuss Lynn's comment on the topic of superficiality. All of them lack depth. What is the appropriate way to join a wedding celebration of complete strangers? The likes of Meghan and Harry, along with their supposed acquaintances, can be bothersome. Yes, I understand your point, but I don't share the same view that George and Amal are equally as disagreeable as Meghan and Harry. Is it considered superficial for them to attend a wedding of complete strangers? Sure, however, I believe that occurrences like this are common in Hollywood and within the influential and affluent circles. Weddings are often perceived as a valuable opportunity for social and professional connections, hence attracting people to attend. Hello, Paula.it is delightful to see you. In my view, why would any famous individual desire to befriend two individuals who lack depth? Definitely not a popular figure with any power to sway others. I couldn't agree more, you are absolutely right in my view. George and Amal attended the wedding with the intention of expanding their professional connections. Deep down, I always sensed that Meghan was never truly suited for royal life, like an imposter who would ultimately prove incompatible. I believe it would be wise for Harry and Meghan to consider relocating discreetly to a sparsely populated state such as Montana or Wyoming, leaving California behind. Subsequently, the two individuals can depart from the remainder of the world undisturbed and tranquil. It's highly unlikely that something like that would occur. Harry and Meghan refused to do so. Thank you. I really appreciate your help, Paula. Your comment is as insightful as ever. I share your sentiment that Meghan and Harry could greatly benefit from relocating to a secluded destination such as Montana or Wyoming, away from the constant media scrutiny they currently face. However, that is precisely why they would refuse to relocate to that place. Regrettably, they refused to grant us respite. Afterward, Kathleen Singleton provided an impressive remark worth highlighting. Kathleen is very competent and focused today. Kathleen affirms that karma has come back around, acknowledging that she was responsible for initiating it. Meghan Markle, throughout your entire life, none of your clever tactics have yielded positive results. You fail to acquire knowledge from previous experiences. In regards to climbing the social ladder, you still have a long way to go. Consider the magnitude of your achievement. You possess a prince from the noble family who appears lackluster and financially depleted due to your extravagant spending. Due to his disassociation from the family, his financial obligations will not be assumed by them. Well done. Meghan's life is accurately portrayed in this exceptional description, but unfortunately, she shows no signs of drawing any lessons from it. Harriet dismisses it as the same repetitive words. It is indeed accurate that we often receive repetitive and meaningless information from them. Additionally, Kathleen, who is currently the president of their fan club, mentions that their membership is increasing and currently stands at 14. It is important to acknowledge and show respect for individuals facing mental health challenges. It seems that there are 14 individuals who support them, and this number is steadily growing. I share the sentiment and agree with this statement. That's quite unfortunate if there are only 14 members, to be honest. I suppose it implies that there are 14 individuals who strongly require a mental evaluation. I would like to express my sincere gratitude for the generosity and incredible feedback from all of you. I am extremely grateful for the opportunity to be of service to you. Kindly remember to tap the like button and subscribe for captivating videos from Princess Diana News. I want to express my deep gratitude for taking the time to watch. Farewell, until our paths cross again in future videos.